Here is the Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market report for January of 2025. My name is Jonathan Viero with Team Lake Arrowhead and Prime Properties, and we're going to go over the major market changes for the Lake Arrowhead Woods single family market. So the average sales price right now in Lake Arrowhead is at $941,000 for January. And we saw a bump in home values due to a handful of strong luxury home sales and just overall strong numbers with the closings. So despite these statistics and an increase in home values, just in general, home values do remain at a lower level, and they could decrease further if we do continue to see our market stay as a buyer's market. But yeah, if these trends also continue, we are likely to see some stabilization up until the spring with hopes of interest rates coming down, and that could just hopefully align with the prime buying and selling season during the spring and summer for Lake Arrowhead, which will give us really great conditions for a productive year. So there is 181 homes on the market right now, and that has been coming down and down every single month, really because of the seasonal trend of our market that we just see an inventory decrease after the holidays, and that's just because of the winter. And that's really improved the supply and demand levels, and it's just making the supply and demand levels more fair for buyers and sellers, creating some more equal opportunity. So the inventory ratio right now is at 7.8, which is a much more improvement from last year when we were up in the 14%. And so, yeah, just creates more balanced opportunities for everybody, but we are still categorized as a buyer's market, but it's not as severe. Right now, listings are on the market for an average of 119 days right now, and then the homes that sold were at 103 days on market. So we have seen some challenges from the recent wildfires, really just bringing concerns for these at fire risk areas, which is the mountains. And so we just see buyers maybe who were on the fence being swayed to say, is it really worth it? We also seen some hurdles and some challenges with insurance companies. Delays and timelines are getting pushed back, and then renewals we're finding trouble with getting insurance renewals. So that has caused some of those buyers that were on the fence, to just stop shopping, and so we are seeing that. Homes sold last month in January, we had 23 homes sale. And, that's a steady number. We've seen this pretty much all of fourth quarter and the first quarter of 2025. So what just this means is despite these market pressures, Lake Arrowhead is still valuable in the eyes of buyers, and people are still buying real estate. So if you are considering selling during this time, take into consideration that longer time frame, a few months to sell your home, and then lower home sales are requiring people to be much more competitive with their listing price. But that just brings good news for buyers, meaning that now is still a great time to shop, and you have more negotiating power, there are more homes on the market, and sellers are more motivated. The 30-year fixed rate mortgages are on average in January at 6.96%, and that's slightly up from the month of December. And this is it's putting more pressure on our buyer pool, and anybody that was holding off on the shopping, that were on the fence before, they might not make sense for them anymore to continue to shop for a home because of affordability. So it does put more pressure on us. And the future interest rates, are they going to go up? Are they going to go down? Relatively uncertain right now due to the Federal Reserve being really firm on their plan of waiting for inflation to come down before they drop rates. And so at the same time, they've promised us, low sixes by the end of this year. So we'd love to see that. And then there's also the President Trump has been demanding that we have lower interest rates and taking a lot of action to shift the economy and make some moves so that way we can see so we can see interest rates come down sooner. So In the short term, it's hard to predict where any of this will go in the next few months, but I'm pretty optimistic that we should see some rate cuts if everything goes according to plan. So we only had 12 new listings in January, and we only had 9 pendings carrying over from January to February. So it just means that we will probably have very few closings in the month of February. So we want to see those numbers improve. That might be caused by the fire. That might be caused by the interest rates coming up to 7% again. It's hard to tell, but overall, it's relatively slow on the mountain as a whole. The average days or average price per square foot for a home in Lake Arrowhead Woods is $441, and so just that puts a wrap on Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market report. I know it's definitely a tricky time, and so it takes a lot of strategy and planning around these timings and different market conditions. So happy to help you guys out in any way. Just feel free to contact me directly for some guidance. Sign up for my email list to receive this full report that I'm reading off of every single month direct to your inbox. And then stay tuned for more real estate insights. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And until next time, happy house hunting.